Yo, what up? I'm back with another one, and this one's about exes, co-parents, feeling like the other parent or the other ex or whatever. It's about one of them feeling like the other is entitled to them. So, not even so much entitled to them. What it really is they feel like that other one is entitled to their wants. Like, whatever I want from you, you're supposed to give to me. You know what I'm saying? So if I want money from you and I need money from you, then you should give that to me because we have kids together or we have a history together. And, you know what I'm saying? That's not necessarily true. Because the thing is this, right? I'm going to say it on both ends. It's not true because one, if y'all not together no more, y'all not supporting each other, y'all not on the same ship no more, then it's like, you know what I'm saying, that person only really has to fend for them and whoever they're on the ship with. And then the person who expects it, you shouldn't expect it because, you know what I'm saying, at any point in time, that person could switch up. And then if they do decide to switch up, there's nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? You just asked out, and some people handle that shit with different ways and go about dealing with it differently from others. But I'm just saying, like, they switch up, they switch up. So, that's that. So you really can't expect anything. On the other hand, you know what I'm saying? They expect sex from the other partner, the other person or whatever. And it's like, because they have a sexual history, like, because the thing is, people gotta understand what sex is. You know what I'm saying? Sex ain't, people use it as recreation, always chasing pleasure and shit. Always chasing pleasure and shit, right? And it's like, okay, yeah, sex is cool, sex feels good, but it's not really something that you're supposed to be doing with everybody. You know what I'm saying? You passing your spirits through sex. You know what I'm saying? Spirits. Those sperms, that's the spirits. Those are spirits in like their first physical form. You know what I'm saying? And waiting, waiting to be birthed, waiting to enter this realm and have some experience. So when you're doing that, it's like you gotta remember too what shapes those spirits and things are. Like you gotta know how this person grew up. You gotta know this person's mentality. Those things are important because like those how they are is based on how they operate within their gene system. And we know that genes are passed down to the children. So when the genes are passed down to the children, what characteristics and things like that do you want to come from, to come for that, for that kid to have? So that's something important to think about. And a lot of people just be having sex, chasing that pleasure, and shit happens. So be careful because you passing spirits, you passing energy, you passing life, and rather you passing it or you wasting it. You know what I'm saying? You still, the man is depleting himself. You know what I'm saying? Because he's the one who needs to be cautious on this situation more. The female, she can have sex all day and she's good as long as she don't get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? You can't be having niggas just nutting in you and doing whatever, because not, that shit throws your pH level off. One, you taking in energy and spirits from both whoever the niggas is that you're having sex with, and it's just not good, man. It's not clean. And it's the same thing for the dude. Like, my nigga, just because you don't got a pussy, you got a urethra. Still, you got a dick, nigga, a dick hole with a tunnel. So when you fucking different bitches or whatever the case may be, you know what I'm saying? You also receiving what she gives you. You know what I'm saying? Because her portal is now opening up for you. So when her portal, because once you start having sex with her, her portal opens to make it possible for her to get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? So when that portal opens up, it also releases, what it was holding together in there. So all those fluids and stuff that comes out, behind those fluids is an entity. You know, everything has its god. There's a sperm god. There are different gods for different shit. There's dog gods. There are house gods. You know what I'm saying? So, they're fucking mosquito gods. But check it, right? When she opens, when her portal opens and those fluid comes out, those fluid goes into the dick. You know what I'm saying? The fluids mix all around the board. So when a chick is dealing with different dudes, or different dudes is dealing with different chicks, it's a whole bunch of energy and spirits being passed around. And now this is the thing, right? When y'all taking in each other's spirits, this person that you got in front of you, they may be, you know what I'm saying, they may motherfucking show, you may see it, not to fuck what they show you, you may see certain parts of them, right? In a certain way of them or whatever, how they be or whatever, right? And then you turn around, right? And you start meeting family members, and it's like, damn, what the fuck? Family all crazy and some more shit. You know what I'm saying? But those people are close to this person, and the person's not like that. But you be swapping fluids with this person. So you gotta remember, like, the spirits that's in this person is affected by all them spirits that surround them. So, you know, that influence lies within. You know what I'm saying? So if this person is not cautious of that, and even if they're not cautious of it spiritually, if they're not cautious of the negativity around them and wanting to not have no parts of that and definitely bucking it, then they're accepting it. And if they're acceptive of it, they radiate it. You know what I'm saying? They give it off. That's what's in their genes. So the thing is, like, even if you're in a fucked up situation, whatever the case is, you can reconstruct your genes. And the way to do that is changing your behavior, changing your mindset, and changing your behavior to what you would like for it to be. I don't give a fuck if you want hands like Wolverine. That's what you think on. That's what you meditate on. That's what you want. So you get what you want. Think it out. Manifest it. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, like when it comes to sex and shit, like, you just gotta be mad careful. And the dude feels entitled, and the woman, or, you know, whoever feels entitled to the other person giving them sex, it's just because of the history, I'm thinking, and that because of that line was already crossed. It's like it's not nothing to break down. It's not like first meeting a person, it's like, oh, you gotta, you know, go through this. It's more of a process. When it's already broken, that process is a lot shorter. And yeah, man, you know, what else they be entitled to? They be entitled to time. You know what I'm saying? People be entitled to time with each other. Like, oh, we just went through a breakup. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still need you to be around me just for a little while until I can, like, you know, let's fade this out. We ain't gotta do it every day like we used to, but every other day, and then we can slowly do it less or some shit. And, you know, as like a way of therapy or whatever, so that they can, you know, deal and cope with the situation. And it's like, listen, the other person who is in whose assistance is needed don't have to give you that therapy. They don't even have to be there and let you wait it out. Some motherfuckers go cold turkey, go straight up missing. You don't hear from them, see them, nothing. They block you on everything and all type of crazy shit. So, and not even necessarily crazy shit, because they might have a reason to do it. So, you know, let me correct that. But so the entitlement basically is you setting expectations. Is one or both setting expectations. Even if they both set expectations, and they both, like, when they see each other, they want to fuck. They always fuck. And they see each other, he always want her to cook for him, so she always cooks for him. And she always wants him to rub her back, so he rubs her back. And they always want to spend time with each other, but they just don't want to be together all the time. You know what I'm saying? Like, they just want to do this once a month, one day out of a month, just with each other. They may do that, and they expect for each other to do that. They can have the expectations for each other to do that. This is something we do every month. This is our routine. But at the same time, you still can't have them expectations, because either one of them motherfuckers could say, shit, just not show up no more. So that's what I'm saying. Entitlement is a matter of expectations. And the reason why co-parents and exes and all that type of shit feel those entitlements to their exes is because of certain barriers has already been broken. So it's not really nothing to them. But at the same time, it is something. In the spirit realm, it's something. You gotta remember, your spirit is traveling. It's up ahead of you. And it guides you in certain directions. So when you come into certain situations and shit, you gotta really try to think what's best, what's the best way to be. Like, people gotta start thinking of just pleasure. Gotta start thinking and having discipline too. And because discipline is basically just, going against your wants and doing what you need to do, or going against your wants to do what's right, or going against your wants just to go against your wants to do anything different that's still progressive. You know what I'm saying? For the betterment. Because your wants is something that you want, but your wants, by attending to that, it may not be a bad thing, but it can still take up time. And if it takes up time, that takes up time from something else that you could be doing more productive. So it's like, it's a matter of being focused, and like I said, that's discipline. But yeah, drop the motherfucking entitlements, and just like be grateful. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's how you avoid that's how you avoid, if you feel entitled to some shit and then one day it all stops, or your partner lets you know that that's not what it is, and you feel some kind of way. So I'm telling you right now, in order to not feel that kind of way, don't expect anything, you know what I'm saying? And it's hard not to expect anything, I get it. But even if you do expect anything, the more important thing to do is to just appreciate that person. Like, appreciate that person and, their attributes and their contributions to you. Because when you appreciate that person, if it ever stops, it's all good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really appreciated the fact that you was there. Word. And, it was real. It was cool, that's what's up. But the entitlement shit, like I said before, gotta stop. Alright, third eye shit. Stay woke and stay light.